can you summarize your first season in the Malaysia League?
Amazing. I think it'll be hard to summarize without derailing completely, so I'll just say amazing. Be very honest, when I first joined KL, it was not set in stone that I was supposed to come in and and be a very, very, I guess, central part of the KL team this year. Obviously, you get an import who's never played here before.
It's good, yeah.
Like Coach Boyan and Stanley Bernard, the CEO, took a chance when they signed me this year on recommendation from Kevin Mendoza.
Yeah.
So they had some video, they had his word. I end up here, and they took a chance. So when I came here, I still had something to prove, but circumstances, injuries to some players here and there, gave me the chance to quite early on to prove my worth. And yeah, unfortunate for me, I didn't look back from then.
How you manage to adapt as fast as you can to play in Malaysia, because you're from Denmark, different weather. You have said before, right?
Yes.
And then you played in Malaysia, it's a hot weather, yeah, sometimes raining. So how you adapt that situation?
To be fair, I remember my first training. Declan Lambert came to me and he said, "Don't sprint too much, don't run too much, you will fatigue."
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just his conditioning we need to talk a little about, but I never had a hard time really adapting to the weather, and it's obviously more humid than Denmark and warmer. But I think very honestly from almost day one, I was I had it was quite easy for me to settle physically playing in Malaysia.
Okay, and then you managed to score 2 goals.
Yeah.
Both goal header and both goal against Perak. So yeah, what do you think on that?
I would like to ask Perak that now. But obviously it's quite funny that it happened twice against Perak. The first one was the first one was a very, very strange goal, where Saravanan, he should have definitely scored. He ends up making the assist of the year to me. So I know I'm very happy with the 2 goals I contributed with this year. Obviously, as a defensive player, whenever you score a goal, you know this is not happening too often.
Yeah.
So I'm happy whenever I have the chance to contribute with goals.
Okay, all right. So out of 31 matches you played, which match did you think the best performance? Yeah.
So it's very difficult because for myself, not only myself, Giancarlo Galifuoco also in my team, players like me and him, what we need to make sure of, and one of the, I guess, secrets to KL's success this year is that we always perform 6 out of 10.
Okay.
So I rarely push for that 10 out of 10 performance. I know it's not my job. Can I hit 10 out of 10? Thank you.
Yeah.
But it's rare that I do that. So I don't know which performance will be the best. But if I have to take one game, I think the semi-final in the FA Cup against Terengganu.
Semi-final, eh? It's not
Yes.
final, eh?
The final was very good for me also.
Yeah.
But for the semi-final was special because we go to Terengganu, the stadium. Before we go in, the crowd is electric, and we go in. We end up playing 120 minutes. I remember I ran 15 kilometers for 120 minutes, and then we had the penalties, obviously.
Yeah.
So that ending is like a fairy tale.
Yeah.
I remember that's one of those rare moments in life where
Sure,
time and
sure.
space you just forget everything. So for me, that moment is something I will always remember, I think.
From Boyan to Nenek Besina.
Yeah.
So how you manage and you adapt the different of philosophy
Yeah.
from the coach.
First, let me say that I love both coaches so much. Boyan Hodak was the man who brought me here, and he, prior to me signing for KL, I've been talking to him for, I will say, a year and a half.
Okay.
And he was always very respectful to me, always answering, always keeping me informed. And whenever the chance was there, he signed me. And So I have a lot to thank him for. That's the first thing I will say.
Okay.
And he made me a better player, 100%. So the change from Bojan, who was a very more rigid coach, very structured and organized, great tactical coach, and he's the kind of coach you want to fight for.
Oh.
When he looks in the dressing room and you look in his eyes, you know you're going to war. The change to Nenad is a more the player's manager. Great charisma, great smile, and people like, not to say people don't like Bojan, people like Bojan, but Nenad is that kind of coach you genuinely just like him. Also, so when he came, it's like everything, it was less rigid, everything.
Okay.
And I think Nenad, he took the team to in some ways to another level.
Okay. Meaning that Bojan like father, Nenad like brother.
No, I'm not saying brother. He's like an uncle. Okay.
So, Bojan or Nenad?
Can I say? I can't answer.
No answer. No
I
answer.
can't answer that. I can't answer that.
Second question. Malaysia or Denmark? Tough one, right?
My family is in Denmark, so that's mainly why.
All right. Games winning tackle or game winning goal?
Oh, the game-winning tackle.
New shoes or new haircut?
Neither.
New haircut maybe?
I look maybe a little polished and everything, but I'm not so vain, and I don't shop. I don't do shopping a lot.
All right. Play home or play away?
I like our home. I like our atmosphere, our stadium.
Music or films?
Films.
Nasi lemak or roti canai?
Roti Chennai.
The best defender in Malaysia League?
Giancarlo Gallifuoco.
The best defender in the world?
Virgil van Dijk.
The best player in the world?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
The funniest player in your team?
Oh, that's a few. Can I name a few? Okay, Marco Sirdum. This guy, he's crazy. Kenny Palraj. He's beyond crazy. And I will also say Ashrigani also.
The most serious? Ryan Lambert.
No, Kevin Mendoza.
Oh, okay. Best trainer? Means before match?
I think Ryan Lambert, good trainer.
Most laid back trainer?
Worst trainer. Oh, I've got to get so smashed for this one. I would say,
Kenny.
yeah, Kenny is a bad trainer, but he turns up when he shows up. It's when he plays. There's Kenny when he plays games and when he trains. Kenny.
Best dress?
Jeche, Kipre. He always have a new outfit, and everybody sometimes when he shows up, you can see everybody just like.
Worst dress?
Declan Lambert.
Best dancer?
That's a tough one. I know I am amongst the worst, but I think amongst the best will be I think Romel.
Robert.
Yeah,
Best skill?
it goes Romel or Paulo.
Longest in shower?
Gigi has some beautiful hair. Take care, he dyes it, and it has to, with the comb after he's like in the mirror.
Okay.
So I think that's a process. It's different stages of that process. So maybe Gigi.
Since you are Italian, half Italian, Del Piero or Totti?
Del Piero.
Ah, easy.
Yeah, easiest. He's my family are Juventus fans, so.
Okay, your wish to the fans who support you and support KL throughout the season?
To the fans, thanks for accepting me from day one. Honestly, I came in as a no-name here, and every time I walked into the Chero Stadium, I've been received so well. 1 year later, one semi-final, one final, and now we've made history again. So thank you so much, terima kasih banyak, and maybe, hopefully, who knows? I'll see you next year.
Okay, Sebastian, thank you for your
Thank you.
time, and happy Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to everybody who's watching.
Alright, okay,
Thank
itu
you.
dia Sebastian Avanzini, segmen Pemain Eksklusif. Kita jumpa lagi. Assalamualaikum.